Hello everyone, welcome back to a new session in this series. So in this session, we'll cover the conditions, that is if-else condition in Go. So let me quickly start on the conditions on Go. So if you can see my screen now, in terms of syntax of if-else condition, we have two types of syntaxes in Go. Now the first syntax is, it says if, then Boolean expression, then opening braces, curly braces, and then your code here. Now the second syntax says, it says if, then it is an simple statement, then a terminator or a semicolon, then there will be a Boolean expression, then opening bracket and closing. So these are the two types of syntaxes for if-else condition in Go. First syntax is this, second syntax is this. Now this, in this Boolean expression, what does this mean? Boolean expression has to be something that returns Boolean always. We cannot, now the other interesting thing about this Golang is we cannot use one or zero in any of the conditions like we can use in any other language. Like I cannot make use of if one, and I cannot treat one as a Boolean statement. If I want to make any condition true always, I have to use true rather than using one inside. So I cannot make use of zero or one as a Boolean expression in any Golang program. Now, coming to this simple statement is the statement to any initialize. So I will explain this via program in some time or in couple of minutes. So let's quickly start on a program in Golang. Now I'll start a paragraph. It says package main. Inside this, there is a function. The name of the function is main. Now inside this function, I am declaring a variable. I'll say a value is 10. Now there is another variable called value is b. Now I'll write a simple if statement. I'll say if a is greater than b, then do one thing, print fmt dot println a is greater. Now I'll say else print b is greater. So this is a very simple program depicting the use of if else. Now let's run this program. I'll say go run hello.go. Now it will say b is greater. This is a very simple if else statement. Now let's talk about the another syntax of if else in Go language. The other syntax that I have explained previously was with the simple statement. Now what does this mean? Let me comment this quickly. Now I'll make use of another syntax here. So what changes I will do to the existing program with the simple statement is I'll say a comma b and then equal to 10 comma 20 and then terminator, that's all. This program as well will run. The output is same. Now what's the difference between this syntax and the other syntax with declaring or initializing the value above it? There is no difference. The only difference is the syntax. Now in this syntax, right here, I have initialized the value of a and b within the if condition itself, rather than initializing it to any other in the any other line, right? So this is the only difference that we have. So it doesn't matter how should I do it. I can either do it like this, and run it, or I can do it like this. It does not matter. The only difference is the syntax. There, here, Go has given us a facility to initialize the variable inside the if, apart from what other languages are giving. So that is all about if-else conditions in Go, and what are the syntaxes and how we can use it, and how the if-else condition syntax is different There is one more syntax that is a bit different from how we use it in another language. Now, there is one more thing that I want to explain. I have told you earlier. Now, if I want to say if one and I want to say fmt dot println, I'll say if else condition. Now, in another language, if I do it like this will run because one will be automatically implicitly typecasted to true and it will always uh, make the condition true. But with Go, it will not happen. It says it's a non-Boolean type. So that's why we call it's a strictly statically typed language, because when it says, okay, Boolean expression has to be Boolean, that means it has to be Boolean. Now to make this work, I have to make it like true. Now, if I will run it like this, it will run. Now you understand what I want to explain. Will not be implicitly typecast. So that is all about the if else condition. Thank you very much for your time.